Before you ask, yes, Corella DeVille was my inspiration for my hairdo. Hi, I'm Bianca Reams, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I am majoring in education. I would love to become a special ed teacher or an early childhood educator. I believe the most important part of a teacher's job is to build relationships with their students and to influence and impact their lives for the better. That is my main goal in becoming an educator, that no matter what age group I teach and no matter what subject I teach, I impact their life, my students' lives for the better. I do lean more towards early childhood education, mainly because I've grown up around many young kids and I have a bunch of younger cousins and I have two younger brothers. I also have an older sister and my parents are still together and my boo-boo lives with us at home. Boo-boo means grandma in Marshallese, which my grandma, Boo-boo, and my mother are, making me half Marshallese. Marshallese is the spoken language of the Marshall Islands. They are located on the Pacific Island near the Philippines, and beautiful language, very difficult to understand. And it also causes their English to sound different and to make a lot of words in English translated to Marshallese difficult and making Marshallese words translated to English words very difficult to understand. So there's a lot of miscommunications happening in our house with our grandparents, and even with us trying to talk to her, she sometimes has a hard time understanding what we mean. There's a lot of miscommunications that happen in real life, for example, my grandma, and also in films and the media, especially the Harry Potter films. I'm very passionate and I love the Harry Potter films. So in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry has always been famous. He's always been well liked in the community of the wizarding world, and Ron has always been jealous of his fame. And in the Goblet of Fire, Harry is trying to tell Ron that he did not put his name in the Goblet of Fire, but Ron just is not listening. He is not believing him, and he's letting his jealousy and his emotions drive him instead of his judgment and his sensibility. So he is not listening, and that causes a bunch of miscommunication between Harry and Ron, which gets solved in the end, but yes, there was miscommunication in a lot of it. A lot of people say that was mainly because Ron was emotional, but I don't know. I'm emotional as well. I am very emotional. I am scatterbrained. I'm oblivious to things, and I am very indecisive. So, like I said, I'm scatterbrained, and that can cause me to have a difficult time connecting all of the things that happen in my brain, all of the words, into real words and into communication. And that's one of my goals, is to be easily understood and to not have a difficult time with connecting the dots in my brain and then communicating it effectively outwardly to the audience and to this other party that I'm speaking to. I'm also very broad-minded, open-minded. I am passionate about many things. Several things I'm passionate about include tattooing. This is one of the items. I spilled a little bit, so there's like some tattoo ink on here, but I got this on Amazon, and I love giving myself tattoos. It's just another part of my personality. I just am very passionate about tattoos. And another item is this bag. It has teddy bears riding rocket ships, and it's also reversible. So I thrifted this, and I love thrift shopping, and thrift shopping is basically personified quote, another man's trash is another man's treasure, or whatever that quote is. That's what thrifting is to me, and it's just fun giving that trash new life. And then my third object is my hair. I love to I love to express myself with my hair, which means, and a lot of other things, such as my tattoos. But my hair especially, I had it hot pink once, and I had it maroon and blue, and I'm going to go green when I get bored with this. But I really do express myself with that, and that gives me the other describing word as eccentric. Many people call me eccentric and say I'm expressive like that. So again, I am eccentric, emotional, indecisive, oblivious, and scatterbrained, making communication kind of difficult for me, but that's why one of my goals is to be easily read through my facial expressions so that my point gets across even if my vocalization of it is not the best. I'm also easygoing, easily amused, broad-minded, good-natured, and passionate. And I'm very passionate about tattooing, thrifting, hair, as well as the Harry Potter films. And one of the characters is Dumbledore, and he has many interesting quotes. One of them is, "It is our choices that show who we truly are, far more than our abilities." And I would just like us to take that into our lives, our daily lives. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, tuning in, and have a good rest of your day.